man, we got some bad news coming out of New York by way of Brooklyn, man. Chef G and Sleepy Hollow are among 32 gang members charged in a string of Brooklyn shootings and a large takedown. One of the biggest rap takedowns we've ever seen in a minute, man. And this is definitely not looking good for them, man. We got to get into this and what really went down in this whole situation. But before we do, I'm going to need you to like, comment, subscribe. We're going to run up this video, man. Make sure y'all check out the merch. Link in the description at staysafeworld.com. You already know what's going on, man. Let's tap in.
NYPD making more than 30 arrests of alleged gang members responsible for at least a dozen shootings in Brooklyn, according to police. The borough's district attorney announcing the charges just moments ago.
As they continue to expand their territories, there are more, conflicts and more rivalries happen, and so we're starting to see this happening. These gangs are joining together to become more powerful, and as a result, we're all a lot less safe.
In total, there were 140 counts, which include conspiracy to commit murder. The alleged members range in age from 19 to 31. Among the arrests, rapper SHEFF G, and he's charged with offering gang members money for shootings and then taking the gunman out for steak dinners afterwards.
Man, they're saying a successful rapper used earnings from his music career to promote gun violence in Brooklyn. Prosecutors are alleging on Tuesday. Michael Williams, known as Chef G, is among 32 purported street gang members charged Tuesday in a series of shootings in Brooklyn that left one person dead and a dozen others injured. According to the indictment, the defendants are all members of 8 Trade Crips and its affiliates, the 9 Ways gang, and allegedly committed shootings, possessed guns, and used stolen cars to eliminate rivals that include members of Folk Nation, Gangster Disciples, and ICB Babies. The indictment covers 27 acts of violence, including 12 shootings. They're saying that the senseless gun violence allegedly committed by these defendants terrorized our neighbors for years and left more than a dozen people with serious injuries. It's distressing to know that some of the violence was allegedly fueled by a young man who used money he made from a successful music career to allegedly pay for and encourage acts of violence. Brooklyn District Attorney Eric Gonzalez said, Williams offered money and expensive jewelry to those who carried out acts of violence, prosecutors said. The indictment also outlined one shooting in which Williams coordinated a group of 3 shooters, drove those shooters to the crime scene, then acted as a getaway driver, man. Bro, that's definitely not looking good for him. If you ask me, I'm not a lawyer, I'm not an expert, but I'm gonna just tell you, they're saying the most egregious incident charged is a mass shooting on October 21st, 2020, when one defendant, Comadre Decatu, was captured on surveillance video emerging from the sunroof of a white Infiniti and opening fire while other individuals fired guns from the driver's side and rear driver's side window. The alleged Folk Nation rival Theodore Sr. was killed and 5 other alleged Folk Nation members were shot and injured. Decatu is charged with the murder, and his co-conspirators include Williams and his sister Crystal Williams are charged with being part of the conspiracy to commit murder for this incident and others. 2 days after that homicide, it's alleged that Michael Williams hosted a lavish dinner with his fellow 8 Trade Crips and 9 Ways members to celebrate the death of Theodore Sr. and the injuries of the 5 others shooting victims. Chef G became a prominent member of this gang and became central to our investigation, Gonzalez said during a news conference. Chef G used a lot of money that he earned to facilitate further gang activity. He encouraged gang members to participate in violent crimes. Bro, this is like honestly the worst thing that can happen to you as a rapper. They're saying that you use a successful rap career to have people go get shot up and commit mass shootings and then went to have a steak dinner after committing a mass shooting. Man, they're definitely trying to take you down. They had a whole press conference talking about this stuff. This wasn't no like chill, like little crime or nothing like that. They're saying that this dude was a gang leader of the 8 Trade Crips in Brooklyn and was basically, making that shit his whole GTA playground, doing whatever, having dudes pull up in Infinitis like some fucking transporter shit, man. Bro, that's some next level shit, man. And yo, if that's true, like there's no way that we could say free him or whatever because his music's good, but it's like, how are we gonna like have a safe community with this dude running around doing whatever? Now, the interesting about this whole situation is it looks like Chef G is like the main person that they're saying is like the facilitator of everything, but it seems like Sleepy Hollow got caught up just by association, and just by association, you know, is bad enough. Look at what happened to Gunna, but it's 32 purported people, so I wouldn't be surprised if the same type of situation happens where people start giving information and they're saying that Chef G is the main person behind all this. It's probably a wrap for his career, man. At this point in time, that's all that you can really say from this, because it's like New York is really coming hard on all these rappers. If that's really the case, that they get him with evidence of them pulling and shooting someone out of the top of a whip, and then him like doing the dash and helping them out in three separate situations, man, it's pretty much a wrap for his career, man. Man, it's pretty much an unfortunate situation, just based off the whole situation and like what exactly is getting charged with all these people. Man, the people that he was with have strings of charges too that could connect to him also, so it wouldn't be surprised if it's pretty much a wrap for Chef G. It's going to be interesting to see what happens to Sleepy Hollow, because he's in police custody also, but you know, it's definitely not a good thing when you're getting popped up and like the DA of Brooklyn is basically showing like and talking about things that you did in your career and stuff that they know about you, using money from your career to fund basically a gang war, man. It's insane that they even got to this point, man. But hey, let me know in the comments what you think about this. You think that he's going to be able to get out of this, or you think that it's pretty much over for Chef G, man? Let me know. Real say shit. You already know what's going on. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe.